Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Hermitron. Well, I guess that makes sense. Welcome back. Words. Welcome back to Hermitcraft, everybody. This is Tango, and we are going to get started here. The Hermitron game is going well. Everyone seems to be enjoying it. My current stance on the game has changed a little bit, we'll say. We'll get into that in a little bit. But first, I want to talk to you about what we're going to do today. This is something I've been working on, kind of like general concepts of how I wanted to do this for a while now. And that's why this video is a little delayed, because the direction I wanted to go, I threw out. I decided it wasn't going to be fun, and I put a lot of time into that one, and yeah, it didn't get, it's no good. It's no good, so we're done. But we're going to keep the concept, and we're going to turn it into a real-time game. So, zombies were dying down here recently. I'm digging this hole out down here. We're going to build a game down here. Now, the goal is to make a game where hermits can wager/trade their actual hermitrons to each other without, having to have a fair deal. It's just like, hey, you're rare for mine? Done. And winner take all kind of thing. So what I want to do is have a little game down here. What I want to do is make... Those of you guys that have heard of like a card game, it's a classic, like Gin Rummy, or some people just call it Rummy. There's different versions of it, like Phase 10 and stuff. I want to make that, but I want to make like a real-time version of it with a Hermitron feel. So I'm going to have like my own custom set of Hermitrons that are falling randomly from the ceiling, and you and your opponent are going to be in... You know what? Let me just build some stuff, because then it'll make more sense. But it's going to be great. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be a ton of redstone on this, and I'm excited, and this should be good. So let me take a huge jump here. I want to make some staircases down from the blobs up there, and swoop around in the back here, and then come in here, and there'll be 2 rooms, and I'll explain the game there. It'll make a little bit more sense. I will see you then. Okay, I got enough done now where I think I can explain how the game is going to work here. We got super fancy ultra stairs going down here. Amazing. Obviously, all this is temporary, so ignore all cosmetics. It's all going to change. I'm just trying to like get functional and get the room shaped somewhat correctly right now, okay? So you're going to come down here. There's another staircase over there for symmetry. Into this little kind of ante-room here, and this is where the game will end, actually, and begin. So each player picks a door, and they go in, okay? And they fall down. That's the game, okay? No, let me... block... Okay, there we go. That was challenging. All right, 2 rooms here, okay? And I decided to do the game on ice because reasons that I'll go into. Mostly because it's fun, and it's a little bit more frustrating to walk around on ice. But also, there's going to be items on the ground, and I want them to be shooting in all different directions. Alright, so here's the deal here, okay? Players are on both sides here. This right here is not going to actually be a gap. This is going to be, let's see here, I don't have hoppers on me. Imagine there was a row of hoppers 1 block down there with carpet on top of it, okay? And then the rooms are going to be divided by glass, like this, okay? All the way up here, and we'll break you, and it's going to go all the way to the ceiling. So you'll be able to see your opponent, but not directly impact them in any way, okay? So what I'm going to have is like a card game, and I say cards, and I'm going to use the term card. It basically just means one of my pseudo Hermitron things, and they're basically going to be everything that can be possibly color-coded. There's like carpet and banners and shulker boxes, anything that can make sets. I have them all in my base. I may have to double up or something. I'll bring them down in a little bit, maybe. But basically there's like 7 sets. Each set has 7 colors in it, and a set is like I said, like banners, leather chest armor, carpet, concrete blocks, anything that has 7 distinct colors, okay? So to get a set, I haven't actually decided what that's going to be yet. I mean, that's going to depending on play style and stuff here, but a set will probably be like 3 or 4 of the same color or of the same item type. So you can get like, for instance, 4 banners of different colors, or you could get 3 purple items. So you can kind of go in different directions, either match colors or match item types, okay? Now, the way you get items is there's this dropper up here, okay? This thing is going to be basically on a slow clock. I don't know, maybe 5 seconds or something like that, maybe 10 seconds, again, based on gameplay. And it's going to spit an item out, and I'll probably, like, put a glass block there to kind of, when the item spits into the glass block, it'll kind of go, shoot all around in random directions there, okay? So your goal here is going to be to run around this room and pick up the cards that are falling from that, okay? You're going to come in here with empty inventory. So your job is to kind of manage, move things around as quick as you can. Okay, that matches with that matches with that. Get everything. Okay, those are purples, get those together, that kind of thing, all right? and try to put sets together. When you get a set, you can come over here and put just that partial set in there, hit this button, and it'll go into the back there, and you'll actually get a light. Will light up here, okay? First player to get 3 sets wins the game, okay? And for verification purposes, all items will go into these oh, it's gonna mock me. Get in the door! Alright. They're gonna go into these chests here. So when the game's over, you can come back here and like verify that they did get 3 sets, that kind of thing. There's some twist though, okay? Items are falling down, obviously you're picking them up. Now, we want to heavily discourage players from hoarding all the cards, okay? So what we're gonna do is heavily reward the player that discards the most cards, okay? So any cards that you get that you don't want, you're going to come over here and throw them in the holder. There'll be a hopper down there, okay? Which is going to go into a system down below, tons of redstone, blah, blah, bloobs, all that stuff. But the key thing is that the person that... I just realized this could be a team game too, theoretically, but probably solos. The person that discards the most cards in the game will have a light. So one of these lights will light up here, okay? So if I've discarded 15 cards and that player's only discarded 13 cards, this light will be on here for me, showing that I have the advantage, we'll call it. The player with the advantage, every time this clock ticks, will get 2 cards instead of 1, okay? So if you're dishing cards out back into the system, you're going to get cards twice as fast as the other guy as a reward to get high turnover, okay? Because I definitely don't want to encourage hoarding the cards, like I said. So again, you're moving around here, doing everything you need to do, matching up sets, realizing what you don't have, throwing things over here, picking up more. Okay, finally got a set. Put it in here. Great. Hit the button. Okay, back to my second set. That kind of thing, okay? I'm also thinking, and this is part of the reason why we're on ice, and part of the reason why there's a row here, that this back wall here will be dispensers with water buckets in them, okay? Or however I decide to do it. I'm not sure. Probably dispensers with water buckets. And the idea is that some of the cards, you may get like a wild card or something, maybe a nether star or something. I don't know what it'll be. Something that falls down here that is clearly not a card, but it's like the special item. Maybe it'll be TNT or something. I don't know. If you take that and discard that into the hole here, okay, when you do, it's going to release the water buckets on your opponent's side, okay? So the water is just going to quickly flow across this ice, and any items that are on the ground are going to go fall into the pit here and then get washed away. And you do not get credit toward the advantage, we'll call it. You do not get credit toward the advantage for anything that goes in the thing there, and you're going to get pushed around and everything. So what you want to do is, if you get one of those, we'll say they're nether stars, if you get one of those, you want to throw it in at the right time when there's like, maybe when the guy's at his station over there and he's got a ton of stuff on the field, boom, flush it, and he gets a huge loss there. So adds one little way to kind of interact with your teammate. But that's basically the game here. A lot of things to do though. There's going to be a lot of interesting redstone down below. Up top, I need to build a card shuffler. So we're not going to finish this all today. I just want to get some of the basics in and mostly get this room together so I can explain the game. So I think what I'll do now is probably do a little bit more redstone back here, which is going to have to do with keeping track of who has the advantage and updating the display here. Again, all these walls are going to change. I'm going to try to match Ren's style up there with the quartz and the purple blocks or whatever there are and all that stuff. So we'll worry about that another day. So let me do a little bit more redstone. I'll give you an update. But in the meantime, I have 3 clips today of me trading hermits, trading hermitrons with other hermits. So I will roll the first of those right now. Hey, False, how you doing? How you doing?
Hey Tango, how's it going, man?
It is good. It is good. I've been getting an increasing amount of pressure to make a certain deal with you.
Oh, I see.
Let me check out your wall here. It's been kind of the same for a while, hasn't it?
Yeah. The only thing that's changed is that bottom right one there.
Yeah, right. Which mythic or rare are you swapping it out? So what do you say we finish that off for you?
Yeah, that would be wonderful.
All right. Let's make that
happen. I won't complain. No complaints from me.
Let me go down to my dungeon here.
Yeah. What is this supposed to do? Because I got stuck in there and it was just black.
It's
in both rooms.
Supposed to be black. Yeah, it's supposed to be black, and then you come down here. Sorry, my voice is horrible right now. Yeah, no, you're supposed to go through and then go down the bottom there. And you just hold shift when you get on the bottom. It's a lot easier.
Yeah, but when I was down here before, it actually went black.
Oh, yeah, the rotating wall gets out of sync. It should do a little T with lights on it.
Do
you see it?
Yeah, I can
Okay.
see it. It's actually
Okay.
lit up for once.
Okay, good. Yeah, I guess it's had some problems.
You know, the tea's cool.
Go ahead and grab the A1M. That's the one you want, right?
I can, yeah. Your wall's actually looking very empty since last time I came.
Yes, it is. Well, that's
Oh,
because
I'm sorry.
seriously, everyone has all these problems. I feel horrible. You're like smashing your head.
Am I like stuck in here now? Have you trapped me in here? Is this your
no,
this is your aim?
It's all part of my game. Yeah. No, go ahead and try again.
There we go.
All right. And we can actually hit the button here to leave. You're just like, get me out of here.
Cool.
So that's yours.
Uh-huh.
Do
you want this one?
What one? No, actually, I'm gonna give you that piece if that's okay with you.
Okay, I guess so. Yeah.
and actually, as a bonus, if you want, I don't know if it's cheaty, so it's up to you, but I have the whole A9 set there. You could just have that if you want to.
I'd say put it in the chest, and then,
okay. And then maybe
I guess
someone
I will
will
have
pick
a
it up.
look.
Maybe someone will pick it up. We'll see. Yeah.
And maybe it'll just accidentally fall onto my wall.
Because I'm pretty sure someone's gonna have an empty wall in about 5 minutes, right?
Yeah, maybe.
That's interesting.
Although I think the idea is that you have to swap it with something though. Like you have to go out, collect Hermitrons, and then bring them back and then swap. I
was told that once you had a full set, you could put it in your chest.
Uh-huh.
And then immediately put new stuff on your wall. That's how I thought it worked.
Yeah, okay, so I think what was said was that if you have an empty wall, like I think, yeah, this is Zuma's one over here. Like Zuma's is blank right now because he completed.
That was hilarious. You just like took off and face planted into the ground.
Yeah, but his isn't like he hasn't taken from the chest again to fill up his wall.
No,
he has to go get them outside somewhere.
But like if you say you had like in your position, right? Say I didn't have the A1M, and say you went out and got 2 boosters today and came back, and one of them was the A1M. You could have then taken your whole A1 set down, put it in your box, and then had 2 boosters left of stuff to put on your wall, right?
I guess so, yeah.
Because it's yours.
So confusing. I'm so confused.
It's confusing. But anyways, congratulations, you finished the set. That's the one you've been working on for a while. That's
Thanks,
cool.
Man.
And yeah, I may be putting some A9s in the chest soon, so you might want to watch that.
Okay. Not looking or anything.
Right. Of course not. All right, False, cool. Thank you.
Listen, bye.
Best of luck. All right, later. Well, there you go. I gave False the hookups for sure. Gave her the A1M, so she finished that set. Then again, I just gave her a whole other set, which I think she cashed in. She better have. I hope so, because that was definitely a bonus there. Yeah, so you can kind of see where this is going with me and Hermitron there. We'll talk later. But we have progress here. I got some more little details here, basically just trying to keep it clear. So that hopper line there is what I was talking about. That's going to be to collect the items that get washed down after the player throws I don't know what to call it. We'll call it an attack card because I don't know what it's going to be. It might be TNT or something. I don't know. An attack card, okay? That's when you discard that is when the water swooshes on the other guy's playing field, washes away all his items, pushes him around, does all kinds of bad things. So all of those are there to catch all of the items that get washed away, possibly you. Those all go that way. This one here is the special one. That's why I put this little sign here. So this is the one where you got to put the discards. So let me hoppity down there. Let's see here. How about this way? How about this way? No? There we go. Good. Okay. Stuff down here. Pretty straightforward stuff here, though. I got a little item sorter here, so you can see a familiar item sorter here. I'm only going with the 2-wide model because it's not going to overflow. This is going to pull out whatever the attack card is, so it's definitely not going to be Nether Stars now. So you can see again here, this is the hopper line that's going to pull all of the washed away items after an attack. But this right there is where you drop your discards in, okay? So it's going to try and go into the sorter here. And if it does, it's going to go into this main line here, okay? But also trigger, I could probably just like pull a signal off of this guy right here to know that you played an attack card. If it doesn't go down there, it goes in the back there, which basically just loops around here. And I have these 2 comparators here. So if this comparator ticks, that means that player just discarded a card, and this one means this player discarded a card. And then they all funnel through, and everything basically coalesces. Go away. Stupid things. There's like so many slime chunks down here. Everything all comes down here. Whether you played an attack card or a regular discard, it all comes down to this guy right here. So I think, unfortunately, I got to run this hopper line down there. Hey, zombie. Nice outfit. Those pajamas. Yeah. I could push this up to one of these because all of these are just discard lines, but I kind of need them separately. I merged them there. So these guys are all going to be discards, come back in here, and there'll be like an elevator that goes back up here and takes them up into the card shuffler, which we'll probably get to next episode. So yeah, a lot of progress here. This is good. So the next thing I want to do, I think, let's see, what do I want to do? I could do basically back here the advantage counter to keep track of who has the advantage and all that stuff. And the output of that is going to be to tick the give me a card system. It's either going to tick it once or twice. Yeah, there's some redstone here. You're probably bored, right? And then back, let's see, where did I come in here? Right here. Good enough. Actually, right now, let me put the little counter in for this guy. I want to have the system where every time you press this, the light advances one, and then after the third time, it just resets. So we'll do that now. But first, another trade with another Hermit for more Hermitrons.
Ladies and gentlemen, I interrupt this episode to bring you a trade.
Dun,
Hello,
dun,
Tango.
dun. How you doing, X?
I'm doing great because we're about to do a trade.
And I
got a little.
This is mutually
I got a little
beneficial.
story.
Yeah, go ahead. What's your story?
Yeah, it is beneficial for both of us. But I got a little story for you.
Right.
I started today or this episode thinking that the free of each rule was still in effect, right?
Oh, yeah, that's long gone.
So I thought I had a set, then I found out I didn't, and now it seems that I might have a set because we're going to do a good old trade, right?
Good. Yes, I'm excited about this. So you want to lay it out here? I'm going to describe it.
I can do. I have two items that you want, and you've got
Yes.
one that I want.
Yes.
So over here, set number 14, I got 2 rares of those,
I can't
and
believe this
I'm
worked
trying
out.
to get set 12.
This worked out so well. I was like, you asked me for the 12. I have the 12 mythic. And I have a bunch of other mythics that, one's going to Falls, one's going to Scar, maybe. You get the 12. So I'm left with the 14, but I haven't seen anyone with any 14s. And then you just happen to have both of the rare 14s.
I've got both of them.
So this works out perfectly. So let's head over into my castle here of darkness and destruction.
Which is, absolutely amazing, by the way.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm having problems with the redstone staying in stink. Like sometimes I go down here and the lighting gets
I get a half T. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Also, this probably isn't made for 2 players.
No,
so
it's probably not.
Should I stand up here?
Yeah, I'll be right out in a second. All right, so you want the 12, the Explorer.
That's correct. I was about to say 14, so I'm glad you.
No. I'm
you
taking
remembered correctly.
All right. Do you know how to get out of here?
Yeah.
Okay,
There's a
you
button. It
figured it
took
out.
me a long time to find the first time.
I gotta
resorted to break in.
I'm
I'm stuck.
face being crushed.
I was actually stuck inside the wall for a second there.
Yeah, when Ren went in there, he was stuck forever. He couldn't figure it out. I need to hook the door up. I need to hook the door up to when you get popped out, just have the door open automatically. But anyway,
That would be cool. Yeah.
I hold what you covet.
Oh yes. Okay. So here's your 2.
Okay.
Aren't we supposed to use a chest to do this or something?
I don't
silly?
know.
I don't know
Maybe
how
you put
this
it in a
works.
chest, but no one's around, so.
No one's around to see.
one's around
Don't
to
place
see.
the items on the ground because then they lose their properties. Here you go.
What? Oh, really?
There's some clickbait for you there. You can put that in your
I love
thumbnail.
clickbait. My channel could use some.
Oh, this one's the map, isn't it? Yeah. Excellent. Sweet.
All right. This works out great. Fantastic.
It does for both of us. So I
Yep.
appreciate that ever so much. I'm going to have a
Absolutely.
rummage through that chest now
I am
and
too,
look for
actually.
the rest of my
Yeah,
set. I believe the rest of your set is in there as well. So good luck to you.
Excellent. All right, X, thanks for the trade. Another satisfied customer. That trade with X actually happened before the false one, I think. I probably should have shown that one first, but whatever. All right, we have lights here. I bumped them up a little bit, had to do a little moving around and stuff. So the idea is, again, when you get a set, you put your set in here, you press this button, and one of these lights will light up like the next one. So first, so actually it's inside out. So first, second, third. So let me show you what's going on back here. I didn't hook all this up. This is pretty straightforward stuff that when I do, it basically, we got a little hopper chain from this chest to that chest over there, which is the kind of the output chest for when the game is done, so that you can verify that you had legit sets. Just got to basically release the power on that hopper so that the items will flow through. But up here, a quick little 3-point scoring system I whipped together, which is kind of cool. I like it. So we got 3 items here in this first hopper here. This is like no score, ready to go here. Okay. When they press that button, I'll have to wire it up to like this line right here. When they do, both these torches go off. This one goes off, which releases this whole line. And this one goes off here, which releases this block, so the items can start flowing through. And I'm gonna do it for like just a second here. Bam, just like that. And you can see one comparator is on now, and you can see the one light's on right there. Hit it again when they pass in the second set. 2. Hit it again when they do the third set, and they have all 3 now. This would be like the win condition here. I can pull a comparator off of here or something to know that if there's an item in here, they just won the game. So that'll be the end game. I'll play a little ditty with some note blocks or something like that. But then you hit it one more time, and the items flow back around, and they all end up over here, which is really kind of cool. So it's all reset, ready to go for the next player. So I like that. I'll have to obviously repeat it over here, raise that up over there. But pretty cool stuff. So this is actually coming together. The 2 big pieces left are the shuffler, the card shuffler, which is going to be a big piece. That's kind of complicated. I do have it already designed. And the advantage tracker, we'll call it, down there to get these lights all working here, which will be kind of cool because obviously, again, if you have the advantage, you get 2 cards for every one of your opponent. Pretty big deal. So I have no idea how this game is going to play out. It should be fairly interesting, I think. You know, I don't know how much it'll even get used. It's more of just a challenge for me. I really like the concept, and I've been wanting to do a head-to-head 1v1 kind of game like this for a while now. So this definitely fits the bill. We have one more trade, though. One more Hermitron trade with my good buddy, Scar. Let's see it. Hello there, Mr. Scar of the Good Time variety.
Hello, Mr. Tech. How are you today?
I'm good. I'm good. We are brought here together because trades.
I do enjoy a good trade, and I sent you a message like maybe we'll just happen to just cross paths by the trade chest.
Maybe. I'm just gonna go ahead and, oops. Well, what's that? Something fell out of my pocket. I don't know where it went.
Yeah, I don't know. Just some like dust, just some little pearls and things.
Yeah,
just
a little something. So you want that?
I do want this.
All right then. So here's the deal. It's yours. How's that? How's that work for you? Yeah, free of charge.
I do enjoy free things, but I always feel there was a catch, a hook.
There's no catch.
A Minecraft hook.
If you feel the need for a catch, how about you just? Well, next time I need some building, I'll give you a call. How about that?
Okay, perfect. Would you like to see inside the flying saucer?
I would actually, because I've seen it under various stages. I was here when you were just starting to build it, and so the only way in is still Ender Pearl, huh?
It's a work in progress, if you will.
I gotcha. I like the sky. The sky feels like a night sky. You did a good job on that.
So I was trying to do some stars and some planets, but I still haven't like nailed the perspective of them down yet.
It's tough. Yeah, how high can you go? Is there anything above you?
No, it actually there's plenty of room up there.
Oh man, yeah, you should go like really go deep up there, or go tall, or whatever you want to call it. And
yeah, I just got a little bit tied up with the amount of like black concrete.
Yeah, I hear
and
that.
time. Like, I was like, I gotta give up.
All right.
But in the interior, I was thinking there was a cool comment that I got was potentially do a water elevator, just like a water stream through the tractor beam up into the reactor.
I like that. That would still keep the effect of the tractor beam, probably.
Yeah, and then somebody else said maybe even do like a shulker. It would hit you and you'd levitate it up. But I man, that's a little too technical for me.
Well, yeah, you're gonna go bring a shulker out here. I've done that. It's not easy.
Yeah, I was like, maybe that's a little bit much. And then maybe like an upside down cow in the tractor beam.
That would be fantastic.
Oh, that's like ideal. But then the stream would make it so people didn't have to ender pearl in here.
You could hang an upside down cow from a lead and have him be bouncing so that he floats just above the crops.
Ooh,
that might be something. That might be something. They usually die when you do that, but it's pretty funny.
Well, we could get a couple of them.
Yeah, we'll see.
So here's an idea machine.
So what do you got going on here? You got the whole A7 set. Did you just finish a set?
Yeah. This is it.
That's amazing, man.
You're watching history
Bam.
right here.
It just unfolded before my eyes.
I was hoping this would be more cinematic. Maybe a firework. Maybe Ren would drop down with
maybe
like
you can
gifts.
like just parachutes in, fireworks go off. That's great.
So yeah, that's it. There we go. That's pretty good.
That's amazing. So you're gonna have an empty board now. Is that the case?
I don't know the rules.
I
just
either.
like collecting them.
So I think the rules are you clear your board. Do you have a chest in here somewhere? I assume. Like, where's Ren's counting chest, or do you not have?
No, I'm not that practical.
Okay, yeah, you gotta have a chest in here somewhere to put like the stuff that you finish.
Oh, okay. So maybe like I put like a gray, what's the thing that it levitates? Shulker.
Yeah.
Put like a gray shulker thing there.
Yeah. Put them in there. And then put your set in there. And then I think once you set that in, you're free to put other ones on the board. If you had other ones, which you probably don't unless you just picked up boosters.
Yeah, no, this is all I have right here.
Okay, I'm just gonna say though, you know, after we're done here, I'm gonna go over and some things might be dropped in the chest that you might want to take a look at, especially someone who has an empty board.
Okay, because I left my knapsack over there and I have my lunch in there, so I'm just gonna like.
I think you might have dropped something over there. You might want to go check it out. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna head over there and deposit something that I have in my hand also. So somebody's gonna be a lucky person.
I like that. That's a good idea. Yeah. Okay. So keep your eye out.
I will. I'll keep my eye out.
All right, and congrats on your set. Good job.
Thank you.
Right,
Thank you.
Talk to you later.
See you later.
Bye. And there you have it. 3 hermits, 3 trades, most not to my advantage. So yeah, in case you couldn't figure it out, I'm out. I'm done. I'm not really doing the Hermitron anymore. I got a little frustrated. I got too frustrated with all the rules changes, and I got 5 mythics. I was all excited because I was busting my butt looking for booster packs, and then immediately, oh, new rule, you can't have mythics. So all the rule changes seemed to pretty much just target whatever I was doing. So I was done fighting the fight. So I just gave everything away. And that's fine, because I really still love this little guy here. But my board is empty. I don't intend to do any more booster packs or anything like that, which is a shame. I actually enjoyed the little hunt and everything, but yeah, we'll just say that I'm pretty much done with the rules. There's all kinds of problems with them. But anyways, that's going to do it for today, guys. We made some good progress on our new game down here. I need a name for this. So if you guys have a good idea for a name for what this game is, it's like Hermitron Trader-a-thon and stuff. trade fast with rummy cards. I don't know. That one's probably not the best we can come up with. So you guys hit me up in the comments and suggest a name for this game. And next episode we'll make a lot of progress here. I think I'll probably do a lot of the buildy parts on a live stream or something too. It might be fun. Again, if you guys don't watch me on live stream, check me out on beam.pro/tangotech. I stream like 6 days a week, so looking for new people to come on in there and hang out and say hi. Always looking to see new faces there. But that's gonna do it for today, guys. Yeah, I'll see you next time. This is Tango, and I am out of here. Bye-bye.